I slowly pull myself out of my thoughts and tune back into my mom's unrelenting stream of words. We'll be here for a couple of months. Nana will be okay, but once she's out of the hospital, we need to set her up in a nursing home. So your dad and I are going to take us some tours. I nod along and hum as my mom reels off the names of several senior homes. Do you think you can do that internet thing and run a background check on these places? I snort at the question. What she's really asking me to do is check reviews and search news articles. It's hardly classified as a background check. But my mom is as savvy with technology as I am with a paintbrush. And for the record, that's not great. One year, my dad bought me an adult version of Paint by Numbers. It was supposed to be a gorgeous picture of the Trevi fountain. But my hand shakes terribly and my patience wears thin during these projects, so it came out looking like a collection of blobs. Of course, my dad, bless his heart of gold, suggested I was simply inspired by Monet. No matter how much you squint and back away from my paintings, though, they still look like someone just dropped big dollops of paint on the canvas. I'll do some digging and email you my findings. Besides, I can think of no better way to spend my birthday, I add silently with another sigh. But just as the thought crosses my mind, my stomach knots itself. Family means everything to me, and I shouldn't be so selfish. I've spent my whole life trying to please my parents. I mean, I owe them. They didn't have to adopt me. And without my dad's big hugs and my mom's homemade spaghetti bolognese, I'd never know what that warm, fuzzy feeling called love is. But sometimes I just wish, for once, I could do something selfish and impulsive, like climb Mount Everest or hike the Great Wall of China. Or ignore my responsibilities and watch TV in bed with a box of Belgium chocolates. The doorbell rings. I gotta go. Ti voglio bene, Mama. She tells me she loves me too, and then I end the call. The doorbell rings again, and this time the impatient person on the other side bangs on it as well. I hate being rushed, so I slow my pace and carefully pull my red hair back into a ponytail. If it's just an average salesperson, they'll get tired of waiting and move on to the next door. But then, a loud thump, thump, thump tells me it's either the most obnoxious salesperson ever, or somebody really wants to talk. I yank the door open, letting in a stream of golden sunlight. I squint into it and raise a hand up to shield my eyes. Can I help? Whoa! I step back, blinking several times as my eyes land on me? At least, a woman who looks exactly like me. She's my height, which is odd, because I'm taller than a lot of people in Rome. She has narrow hips and the same heart-shaped face as me. I look at the smattering of freckles across her cheeks and the red hair pulled back into a neat bun. I pat myself, wondering if I'm having an out-of-body experience. But the woman isn't wearing jeans and a shirt like me. Instead, she stands in an olive pencil skirt and a silk ivory blouse. Her eyes look me up and down, taking me in, and I can't help but wonder why she does not look nearly as surprised as I am. "Hello," she says, and I'm hit by a feeling of déjà vu at the sound of her warm voice. I shake my head to break out of my daze. "Hi," I manage to say back, my brain spinning. I always knew I was adopted. I mean, even if my parents never truly talked about it, looking at how different I am to them makes it pretty obvious. My mom has olive skin, black hair, and dark brown eyes. My dad has Italian and Spanish roots, with the same complexion and eye color as my mom. Meanwhile, I parade around as their daughter, with flaming red hair, green eyes, and Irish white skin. But I never knew I had a sister. Happy birthday.